Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to the Silver Lantern Archives. Today we are continuing on with Draconic Ascent, the Rise of Tiamat. It's been a little bit since we did this, and we have a new player joining us, so let's do a little bit of a recap. Give us a heads up on what's going on. I am throwing our baldest member of the party into the lower dark. Dear Torquil, catch us up.
Would you like me to do a full recap of everything that's happened since we've arrived in the Underdark, or just since what happened last time?
Just what happened last time.
Well, after a long rest, we continued our search throughout this fort. This time, heading over to the eastern side of the building. I'm assuming eastern, it might be, who knows? I don't know how the compass directions down here.
The right side.
The right side, yeah. On the map, it's the right. So we continued forward. We started searching around, came across some more creatures, some more monsters, had some fights. Then we came across this very special door, where inside there seemed to be some sort of barrier holding back a spirit. Not sure. I don't think we discussed what kind of spirit it was, or even figured out what kind of spirit it was. We figured, you know what? If something is keeping that thing, if someone is trying to keep that thing from escaping, we best not fuck with that. So we
If I remember
walked away from
correctly,
that.
Xerxes opened the door, closed it, and walked away. It's Xerxes or Reuben. It's one of the two of you.
It was definitely Ruben.
Probably Ruben. But then we continued on. We came upon a strange tapestry that had, oddly enough, figures in it from, in various acts of being tortured in various ways, who looked surprisingly and almost creepily like some of the members of our party, specifically the male ones. While we were next to the tapestry, I believe someone opened the door next to it, and we heard an odd ticking sound. If you're a audible learner, it sounded like the tick tock from Tick Tock to Croc from Peter Pan, which is apt because when we approached this odd ticking thing, which was indeed a clock, it turned into a goddamn crocodile. We started fighting it until I believe it was what's her name, Bonnie, who actually somehow knew the magic word and turned it off. And now we have a
Hey,
hmm?
Nimmy's the one that told it to sleep.
Was
Yeah,
it?
that's how I remember it.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was Bonnie who did it. Okay, so
No,
Nimmy.
I got it to sleep and Bonnie just finished. I basically snoozed it. They turned them off.
Correct.
Okay. Sorry, I got my facts mixed up there. But now we have an alarm clock that apparently can turn into an alligator. Whether or not that will be useful in the future, who's to say? But we continued down the hallway and headed toward a door that was there. I believe it was discussed, talking about, having Bonnie check this thing for traps, do what they're very good at. But they didn't for some reason. I don't remember the reason, but I think it was something along the lines of they were sick of the guys just rushing into stuff and decided to just let's learn from our lessons, I guess.
I think somebody said something about rushing forward. She's like, all right, you go do it. If I remember correctly.
Torko's sick of that shit, so he's not rushing anymore. So it was someone else who said that shit.
Then you've learned the lesson she was teaching.
Yeah, but apparently someone else didn't, because when we opened when I think it was Ruben and me in that hallway, so I think it was Ruben who opened the door.
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah, a large Indiana Jones style boulder came rolling down on us. Luckily, Torque was a strong boy and stopped the boulder from squishing the rest of the party, although Ruben didn't get off so easily.
Yeah, because you stopped it on top of him.
I'll be perfectly honest, I thought he would be able to stop it with me.
But, yes, there was a boulder. You dealt with the boulder and dealt with another swarm of assholes.
Yep, more assholes came swarming out of the door. I used the boulder to squish some of them, and we finished off the rest of them. So now I think we're out of combat, so yeah, that's where we left off last time.
Yep, go ahead and take your hero point as we return just after the end of the battle.
Oh, and Steven, if you would like a recap of what's the whole thing is going on, I can tell you later.
Yep.
Okay.
So what would the party like to do?
Well, first things first, Ruben, after being run over by a boulder, is going to stand back up and pop his back a little bit. Well, at least that worked the kinks out of it.
Oh, nothing like a nice boulder rolling to really pop all your vertebrae.
Yeah, if only it didn't pop all the internal organs next to him, too.
Hey, sorry I wasn't able to stop it before it rolled over you, lad.
Eh, well, these things happen. At the very least, we got to roll over some bad things first.
Well, no, I'll let that thing roll over all the bad things. There is already crushed you.
Ah,
At this point, you notice some strange magical lights coming from the room just ahead of you.
alrighty, so Wu wants to take the initiative on this one. Takes a step back.
All right, Torko's gonna start walking forward. I'm gonna just take a peek inside. Magic. Hey, all magic users, I might need you.
Go in
Torko
behind
kind
you.
of peeks into the door. What can I see that's glowing?
You can see on the other side of the table, something on the floor is glowing.
All right, headed in. Eh. Is there anything else in this room that strikes my attention?
Not particularly.
I don't have any magic awareness uses left.
You see the ground starts to move a little bit.
Stop!
As something appears out of the light, and the light disappears.
What the? Nimmy?
As Torquil, you see one of the sheep dragging a semi-conscious tiefling.
Nimmy, one of your pets has a snack.
Nemi looks down on it and just goes, "Aw, did you save the poor tiefling?"
The tiefling is put down right in front of Xerxes. As Asmir, you are starting to regain consciousness. You are very out of it.
Uh, not to sound
I
not to sound racist, Xerxes, but you wouldn't happen to know this tiefling, would you?
Hang on, let him go.
uh,
Asmir?
I'm I'm just shaking my head trying to figure out what's going on.
You are currently on the ground. Your pant leg was just dragged by a large sheep. And it is very dark down here, so you're seeing in tones of gray due to your dark vision. And there's another tiefling down here, which is good. He's a little more purple than you. There's also a kobold, a giant bald guy,
Goliath.
a giant bald guy, and a very pale woman.
And I stand up and look at them warily.
You okay there, buddy? How many fingers am I holding up?
Uh, 3? Where the heck am I?
Uh, well, lad, yep, yeah. I don't know where you were before, but you're in the Underdark.
Underdark. Last thing I knew, I was in my master's study.
Well, no, and well, to be more specific, you're in the lower dark of the Underdark.
That sounds even worse.
It
Oh,
is.
it is.
Asmir, there's also something you do notice. While you're talking with the big bald guy, the pale woman in the back summons an orb of magic, and it starts to get drained away towards past you to something right behind you.
I look back to see what it is.
As you see, the sheep seems to be consuming the magic.
Cece, does the sheep do that creepy mouth thing when it's absorbing the magic, or does it just typically just open its mouth?
It just opens its mouth, but at this angle, you wouldn't be able to see anything other than the fact that it's eating magic.
I imagine it just does like the Kirby suction mouth thing.
Pretty much.
So, is this your sheep?
To a certain extent.
Just our sheep, and Torkel points a thumb at Nimi.
Ruben, you get a
Nimi.
stare from the sheep.
I only mean that in the regard of, like, well, they belong to Nimi in a certain sense, and I do not feel safe claiming any sort of ownership over them.
There's a nod. As if to say, you fucking better.
All right, so
You just hear in the back of your head a woman's voice go, "They're friendly, as long as you don't piss them off."
whisper back, thank you.
But yeah, and you do not hear that aloud. It is straight up just in your head.
Okay, yeah.
Were you telling that to just him or to the whole group in general?
That one was to just them.
Okay.
After finishing the magic treat, you see the sheep trot past y'all and out the door.
Better tools.
God help whoever falls in its path.
I don't think that I got a life who could help.
As the sheep leaves, it is replaced by a different creature as a small floating green dragon kind of swims through the air.
So I
Is
should
this
still
your
have Merlin on my head.
Yeah, Merlin's still there.
And this wee little green lad, this is Dude. He's a helpful little healer.
okay? So he's friendly.
Oh,
You
very.
see, he puts one of his claws on top of Torkel's ball head and starts massaging it as energy rushes through. And Torkel, you get 23 HP back.
Not 26?
26. Yeah, I can do math.
Yeah,
Oh,
speaking of
oh yeah.
healers. Yeah, speaking of healers, how you doing there, big red guy? You seemed pretty happy when the sheep was dragging you over.
I don't think I'm hurt. I'm a little confused still.
Oh, that will happen when you travel by sheep.
That was my first time.
Well, let me tell you, it never gets any easier.
Well, hoping not to do it again anytime soon.
Ruben, you just hear in the back of your head, "It doesn't get easier for you because you insulted them."
Irvin just kind of gives a sideways glance towards Nemi.
She just gives you a look of, "Am I wrong?"
Well, you're not wrong, but Ruben won't admit it.
Oh, what's your name, lad? I'm Torkel. Should I do a
Well,
character explanation, Cece?
Yeah, and Ruben, you get 26 HP back.
Ah, there we go.
No, see, now he would get the 23, wouldn't he? Or
No, because there was an extra level added on. So they get another D8 plus 1.
got it. Any hoozles. Well, you see in front of you a large 7 foot something tall Goliath with tribal markings all over his skin, some decent clothes on. He seems to have one of his eyes has been replaced by what looks to be like a stone marble type thing. Like there's cracking all around where around the eyeball, and he has a luxurious but a thick mustache. Specifically, can't remember. What did I say this one was? It's like I can't remember what it was. I'll find out later. But it's very thick and bushy. Carries a big old great sword with runes all along the side. And he wears a kilt.
Don't look under.
Do not.
That's where he keeps his knives.
But yeah, that's Torkel.
Pleased to meet you. My name's Asmir. I'm a 6'4", tall, slender tiefling, crimson skin, black horns, kind of soft golden amber eyes, dressed in well cared for robes.
You what?
So the woman that is standing there, who has not said anything out loud, stands at about 5'2", looks very pale, but at the same time seems to have a little bit of life in her cheeks. She is currently wearing a black dress that seems to be somewhat armored. As well as the thing that stands out the most is, one, she looks incredibly thin, like a strong wind could push her over. Um, she has a necklace on her that has what looks to be a golden dragon on it. And just the pale white hair. As well as around her neck, you see what looks like some pretty decent necrosis. And
Ruben,
then
oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say, and from the looks of it, it looks like Fluffy's popping their head out of my bag.
Yeah, as a tiny owl bear head. Well, not so tiny anymore. But a small owl bear head pops out of the bag to look around.
Yeah, we're gonna need to get a bag for that thing, says Ruben, the small, about 3 foot tall, bright red, scaled kobold, speaks. He himself is draped in chainmail armor with about half a dozen weapons strapped to his back and a shield strapped to his arm.
Half a dozen weapons means two, doesn't it? A sword and an axe.
Well, a sword, an axe, a spear. I think he still has a spear. Or did I lose that?
I don't remember.
Also a net, and I guess I'll need to get a couple more things to round up to the full half dozen.
There. You have more than I
A third
thought,
of a
so.
dozen.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I'm Xerxes. I'm gonna reach a hand out and offer you a handshake.
All right, I shake your hand firmly.
And Xerxes is a 5'11" tiefling with short horns and dark black hair, and his skin is a reddish purple. Apart from that, there's no real discerning features. He's pretty basic looking.
Well, I'm pleased to meet you all.
You hear in the back of your head, if only it was under better circumstances.
I
Hey.
nod.
How the hell did you even get down there? I mean, actually, you know what? I know how you got down here, but that sheep did that. But where were you before that?
I was in my master's study yelling at him, and apparently he got fed up and transported me here.
Your master transported you into the damn Lordark?
He must have been really pissed off.
Sounds like an asshole.
Yeah. Turns out, yeah, I guess so.
Nimi's just gonna, you just hear in the back of your head, who's your master?
So, well, I grew up in a human, around mostly humans,
You poor
and a lot of
thing.
the other tieflings. What's that?
You poor thing.
And I got along well with the humans, and this wizard Orin took me in as his apprentice, and I thought it was going really well. I grew up with him; he was like a father to me. And then, um, I thought I was almost done with my apprenticeship, that I'd be ready to go out on my own, but he never, you know, gave me that. And then one day, he was another wizard, an old friend of his, came to visit, and he sent me off to some ridiculous task. And I started out into town, but realized I'd forgotten my corn purse, headed back, and when I passed the window, I heard my name, and I heard him talking to this other wizard and saying how I was good for a tiefling, um, that I hadn't shown any signs of being untrustworthy yet, but of course he would never fully trust me, that I would never be able to be a full wizard. Um, so when the other wizard left, I confronted him expecting an apology, and instead he just told me, well, you need to understand the limitations of your race. And I just kind of laid into him. I kind of lost my temper, and I watched his face go from patience to pity to annoyance to fury. And then he muttered something, and the next thing I knew, I was here.
I was like, all right, prick.
He really
Turns out, yeah.
does. You hear from the woman with pale hair's hair as you notice something you had missed before. There is a mouse in a red shawl sitting on her
Oh.
head.
I almost forgot to introduce.
You know,
This
yeah.
here is our magical advisor, Merlin.
He's maybe
So that mouse just talked.
a couple inches tall.
Hey,
Very good.
That mouse just talk.
Of course he
hey,
did.
Huh. All right, that's a new one for me.
you want to get close on my one?
That's okay. I'll stay over here.
Hey. Well, no, I don't think anyone here is going to judge you for race. Oh, wait. Torquil looks around. Is you know who
No.
standing around?
I mean, you can see her down the hall.
Torquil kind of lean in conspiratorially and whisper, "Oh, there was one who might makes a lot of comments about your race and gender, but aside from that, no one here is going to give you shit about being a tiefling."
Well, good to know.
Yeah, if anything, you're among friends and whatnot. And I do know what it can be other hell growing up around humans and whatnot.
They're throwing all the shade against the humans when there's at least 3 of them around.
Oh yeah, Bonnie and X are humans, aren't they?
And
Well,
maybe-
around dickhead humans, I mean.
Fair.
And in all technicality, so is Nimmy.
I mean,
I look human. In all technicality, I'm just a spicy human.
Hey, well, now that they're down here, and unless you have a way to get out, do you have a way to get out of here? Just out of curiosity.
Sorry, I don't even know where I am. No.
Like I said, we're in the lower dark of the Underdark.
Yeah, I have no idea how to get out of here.
Right.
I
Well,
wouldn't even know how to get in here.
it looks like you're going to have to stick with us.
Right.
We are on our way to go kill someone specifically. Honestly, apparently
someone?
there are.
Kill someone, you said?
Hey, some kind of right arsehole who's down here. We're on a quest.
Yep, our resident
um,
guide finds him something of a tyrant, so we put the guy's head on a pike. She takes us up to the surface.
Oh, so this is a deal. If we kill this guy, well, if you kill this guy, she'll get you back to the surface.
Do note,
Well, specific.
she has never agreed to take you to the surface.
Yeah, I
You,
was about to
yeah,
clarify that.
you hear in the back of your head, and this is everyone. She has never agreed to that. All she has agreed to is to get us out of the lower dark and past some of the checkpoints.
Hey, they're gonna get us into the city. Once we're in the city, it's kind of up to our own wherewithal to get ourselves to the surface.
Yeah, I mean, it's
And
an
who's
upward direction, and that's good enough for me.
Oh, I am real sick of being down here. There are creatures down here that will turn your nose hairs, if you know what I mean.
and who's this guy we're killing?
Some kind of captain, but not like a ship captain.
More like a captain
That
of the guard, I think.
hey, well,
You will also you will also hear everyone will also hear in the back of their head. And technically, she's not the one. We're just supposed to help her secure an artifact. The dragons are the ones that gave us the quest to kill.
hey.
And I don't know about you lot, but I'm not going to argue with a dragon.
Oh no, you don't argue with a gem dragon.
No, and I've already
Before
had
them.
one dragon in my face. I would not like 4 more.
Hey, so
Is
quick look.
Ruben should remember the blue dragon that tried to eat me.
Or
That
the
he does.
sapphire dragon, who's around here somewhere. You're pretty sure she's over with Toshinori, wherever he's ended up.
Yeah.
So just a quick rundown of things to look out for while they're down here. Don't open any doors or books without someone giving you the go ahead, unless you're good at dealing with traps and magical chicanery. Be careful of invisible octopi, and well, try not to die. That's pretty much all you got to do down here.
Uh, all right, I'm gonna probably not touch very many things until I know what's going on a little bit better. Sounds like everything down here is gonna kill me.
It's been an
Not if we can help
experience.
it.
I'll definitely go along with you. I'm gonna have to think about this killing somebody I don't know thing, but
That's all right. I'm sure once you meet him, you'll want to do so immediately.
Meet her
Worst
a
case
lot.
scenario, you could just sit in the corner and watch.
I wouldn't recommend that. It's usually the people on the sidelines who get the most damage. Collateral and all that. No. What the hell is in this room?
You see Nemi's already going through the avalanche of papers that are kind of strewn about. Most of them are too deteriorated to really understand. There is one thing of note on the table. It looks to be a very fragile map of this area of the lower dark.
Well, those could be useful. There's a map here.
It
Hold on there.
also looks
Looks pretty
like
fragile.
there was a path marked upon it, leading off somewhere as if it was a caravan.
Xerxes, you're going to hear in the back of your head. Can you have Bonnie and Velarissa come here for a moment, please? And Nimi is going to be carefully handling this map, but she's going to start copying it so that
Okay.
it's more useful.
I'm going to lean out the doorway. Actually, you know what? Never mind. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to walk down the hallway and be like, hey, Bonnie, could you please help? We need you to look at something.
Sure. You can see, as always, as you approach, Valrissa looks like she smelled something foul.
I'm going to ignore her.
Sparkle's gonna walk around the table to give Bonnie and Valorissa some space.
You see another woman walk in, this one of average height, no armor to speak of whatsoever, and a very strange weapon hanging off her hip. What are we looking for?
Nimi's gonna let her know that we have found a map.
She's going
It's
to step
fragile,
in
though.
and looks it over.
Nimi's starting to copy it.
What is the rest of the group doing as the two are looking over the map?
Is this like a cabinet over here?
Bookshelf.
Anything here look
Oops.
oddly whole?
No.
Asmir's trying to look over their shoulders to get a look at the map just to try to get some sense of bearings of what the heck's going on.
You don't speak Underdark, do you?
No.
Undercommon, not Underdark. So you don't understand the language that's written on it, but you do recognize what looks to be tunnels, and a lot of them. But the Reuben, can I get a perception check from you?
Can do. He is kind of acting as the guard of the door while everyone else is investigating. That's a 13.
You notice something hidden at the back of the bookshelf on your left.
Squinting his eyes, he says out to Torquil that, yeah, I think there's something lodged back there behind the bookshelf.
It's the one on your left,
Alright.
across the room from Torkel.
Which one, he said?
This one over here.
Okay. Yeah, something over here. Hang on a sec.
Alright.
Nimi is going to telepathically say, "Do not touch anything until somebody's looked for traps."
Well,
He,
duh.
yeah, he stops himself and looks over the Bonnie. You want to take a crack over here?
One thing at a time.
Hey, what's the last look at the map? Wait. Wait, Xerxes. Weren't you supposed to get the other one too?
You mean Valrissa?
Hey, I didn't.
I'm not talking to her.
Yeah, I'll
I
take that.
really,
bullet then.
really don't want to be on her bad side.
I got it.
Well, you got it.
Yeah, you make sure the others stay safe.
Yep.
Hey, Valrissa. How you doing?
She looks very unhappy to hear your voice.
Yeah, I know that look, but we were doing a little bit of exploring in this here room, found something that looks pretty interesting, and Bonnie's dealing with some trap disarmament, and hoping you might lend a hand to another piece of interest to us.
I don't need some out-of-date map to know where I'm going.
Well, this is something different than the map. Looks to be something lodged behind the bookshelf. Could be something of use. Could be valuable. Could have just fallen back there by accident, but hey, only one way to find out.
She waves you off, completely uninterested.
Ruben takes a few steps back towards the room and looks over to Nemi. Well, I gave my best. You wanna, connect with her?
One sec. Nimi is going to write on a piece of paper of, will you please come look at this? You are too far away for me to speak with you telepathically, and send it via mage hand.
All right. In the
Isn't Mage
meantime,
Hand a range of 30?
I think it's a range of 60.
My mage hand can go out a little bit further. It's my telepathy's not very far.
I mean, worst comes to worst, he can mage hand over the Reuben and he can take it over
Yeah,
to her.
mage hand only goes 30 feet.
God damn it!
Yeah, I gotcha.
What? You could just
he-
hand the note to Torkoal.
Yeah, he's
I'm
not.
I'm handing it to Ruben.
Yep, he takes it over to her. Message from Nimi.
She'll sigh and take it.
He then steps out of the way to, let her advance into the room.
She'll
If she-
move through.
Once she gets within range, Nimi will go, something was found on the bookshelf. I would like to not be exploded.
She glares at the torque roll that's in the way.
Oh, good manners won't kill you. And Torkoal steps back.
Nimi's going to smack Torquil when he gets within range.
You see, as she properly enters the room, Asmir, you see another woman, this one dressed as very obviously some kind of rogue, and you immediately recognize her for a drow with her dark skin and white hair. You see, she gives you one once over, looking you up and down. She tisks and then turns away from you, seeming to be annoyed by your presence, which is something, unfortunately, you're kind of used to.
I shrug my shoulders and move on.
You hear Nimi's voice in the back of your head again going, apologies for her. She is slightly sexist. And by slightly, I mean, honestly, for a drow, it is actually slightly.
She moves some of the scrolls out of the way to reveal what is very obviously a big red button.
You know, I cannot thank enough gods right now that Lunaris isn't here to see that big red button. Because I am almost 100% sure she would have pushed that without a second thought.
Somebody mention a big red button?
You stay the hell away from that button.
Belrissa is moving out of the way and taking Axie with her.
Ruben?
He's
This
kind of
time,
looking at it a little spellbound.
Nimi's mage hand is going to smack Ruben.
Sorry, don't know what came over me there. It's just so enticing.
The
Ruben, I
mage
swear
hand's
to
going
God,
to
I will-
cover your eyes.
I appreciate the
Ruben-
effort, but I think it's a little bit translucent, so.
Yeah, that's the thing. Mage hand is translucent. Ruben, I swear to God, if you go near that button, I am going to have to put you in a headlock.
Alright. I shall resist my kobold instincts and back away from the shiny red,
Ruben,
most
it
likely
is
self-destruct
very
button.
shiny.
Torkoal has a very sharp eye on Ruben right now.
Nimi's going to pull out, the mage hand's going to pull out some fabric and then tie it around Ruben's head.
Yeah, son of a.
Looking at the shiny red button.
Come
Now
on,
that
I was
you've been
backing away from
denied,
it.
you've been denied your vision, so all you can see in the darkness is the button. Shiny and red.
I think there may be something magical going on here because I can see it from the blindfold.
Well, just keep your eyes down the hallway.
Alrighty. Turns and looks down the hallway.
You can still see it in your mind's eye. You may not be able to see it anymore, but your memory knows this big, juicy red button.
You know what? I want to make a wisdom save for him.
While that's going on, the mage hand shuts the door.
Oh no.
Yeah. Psh, slams into the door because he's blindfolded. Ah, my snout.
Unfortunately, the mage hand wouldn't be strong enough to close the stone door.
Ah, shit. Torque
Yeah,
will
I
get
can't
him.
resist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Torkel dives and tackles Ruben.
Need
Yeah,
athletics
why
versus
not?
acrobatics or athletics?
Yeah,
I'm
ready.
gonna use a hero point to give myself advantage.
We use another one to give them disadvantage.
Fuck. Okay. Do I have? Okay, I have an inspiration if this fucks up. Okay.
Ruben wins.
I'm using my inspiration. Fuck you.
Ruben still wins.
I'm using a luck point. I'm using a fucking luck point.
Come on, 3 for
Ruben
yeah,
still
3 for
wins.
3.
As Torquil dives forward, but Ruben's kobold nature cuts the better of him. He dives down, sliding underneath the kilt and getting past Torquil. Torquil ends up overextending and going crashing to the ground.
That's the best of somebody. Someone stop him.
Click.
God, stop it.
I don't think I'm physically capable of stopping them.
And Bonnie was looking at something else when it happened. So she's only just turning around. So, y'all hear dink, dink. Then you'll see something rise out of the table in the center of the room as you see this little red ball of light. And y'all are able
Okay.
to just see it for just a moment before it detonates.
Would I be able to dive on top of it?
I mean, if you can dive at it, you wouldn't make it in time.
Can I dive under the table?
I mean, it's going to be y'all's roll, whether or not you get under there. So I need deck saves from everybody in the room.
Advantage
Roll,
for the
yes, you
damage?
have advantage.
Please let this
Who
one
has the
be worked out
advantage?
the
Oh,
worst
the
rolls I've
barbarian. Never mind.
used up all my goddamn luck points and my inspiration for this shit. Alright, deck save. 15. Why am I rolling so shit?
I rolled that with advantage. My bad.
I apologize to the group, but I will also cast blame upon the dice making this happen.
I tried 3 times.
Alrighty, so Asmir, that is your dex check, not your dex save, but I'm not gonna.
Oh, sorry.
It doesn't. I don't think it changes anything. I don't think you have proficiency in dex. No, you don't. If you want to do a save, instead of clicking on your actual stat, you'll click to the one just to the right of it. You see right underneath proficiency bonus, kind of next to your health.
Yes.
That's
Yep.
where your saves are, and you want to roll from there.
Got it.
But I have your roll already. So, Asmir's gonna save. Ruben is gonna fail. Bonnie is gonna save. Doot is going to fail. Merlin is gonna save. Nimi is gonna save. Xerxes
I was
is
gonna
gonna
say.
fail. And Torquil is gonna save.
I assume that Merlin goes with me.
I mean, you can
Alright.
duck behind your head, yeah.
So,
With the fact that I'm Ruben is behind me, will I be
No.
able to roll and try to help? No? Okay.
As y'all are being hit by a massive fireball. So, those that saved are going to take 20 damage. Those that failed are going to take 41.
Wait, is it fire?
Yes, it's fireball.
So I have resistance to that damage.
Yeah, you and Asmir both have resistance.
Yeah.
No, I don't have anything that gives me resistance to this shit. But what I am going to do is I'm going to use my reaction to Stone's Endurance, that shit.
Gotcha.
You said 41.
If you failed, if you resist, so you go down to 20.
Okay, yeah. That's I was asking 20 or 21.
Yeah, it's half, so it rolls
Stone's
down.
Endurance is add your con modifier. So my con was 3, so that's minus 14, so I only take 6 damage.
Nice. And Asmir, if you click on your token and click on the red bubble on your token, you can do minus however much damage you took.
Right.
I
So I'm
think
not
was
seeing.
10.
So all I'm seeing in roll 20 is black.
Did I not give you vision? No, you should have vision.
Alright.
Can you see
Oh,
there?
now I can see it.
Yeah,
I
you were
see
just
it,
looking
yeah.
at the wrong part of the map.
I got it. All
They
right.
just got added to the map, so they probably don't have everything like show.
Or they already have it.
Um,
So yeah, he was just looking at a different part of the map. So you
Ow.
save, so you go down to 20. You resist, so you go down to 10. So click on your token, then click in the red bubble and do minus 10.
There it goes.
Hey,
Yay!
didn't Nibby's magic item give them resistance to fire too?
I don't think so.
That the jewel thing.
Yeah.
The fire heart
Um.
thing.
Yeah. No, it does not.
You can
Huh.
just use fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Double
wish,
resistance.
because that bloodied the fuck. That bloodied me. That took half of the remaining hit points that I had.
As everything in this room has been burnt to a crisp, save for the stone table and chairs.
Orko gets up, kind of, and licks both his finger and thumb, and puts out his mustache. Lon,
Ruben
if
is just embedded in the wall right now, like charred to a crisp.
Torquil turns around, grabs Ruben by the tail, and pulls him off the wall. It kind of like shakes the char off him. When someone tells you, and he like Torquil lifts Ruben up so he's eye level. When someone tells you not to hit a blasted big red button, don't hit the big red button.
Yeah, I don't know. It came over me there.
Is everyone alright? Ugh.
You can see Bonnie is getting out from under the table, as is Nini and Merlin. Dude is just scorched in the chair that he fell in.
Torquil being aggravated, Ruben kind of just drops him.
Gank.
Nimmy, are you alright? And Torquil helps Nimmy back to their feet.
Nimi is struggle busing.
Is everyone all right? As Asmir, you see a 16-year-old girl run into the room. Long flowing blonde hair and no armor to speak of. She has a weird wooden thing on her hip, so you don't really see any weapons save for a small dagger on the back of her hips.
Does anybody know who this is?
That's Oxy. Oxy, the lad pressed the big fireball button.
Okay, I
She's going to run up to Nimi and start checking on her and Merlin.
She actually just hears, "Hand me doot."
I got the lead, lad. Ruben,
You didn't hear that.
Oh, I thought. Sorry. Sometimes
Where
I
is
forget.
he?
Axe points at the chair.
She's not even gonna fuck around by walking around. She's gonna jump on the table and walk across. Then she's gonna crouch down and retrieve small dragon.
Any chance you managed to finish copying that map before Ruben decided to be Ruben?
First thing that Nimi is going to do is she's going to take Doot. Because if I'm looking at this right, Doot's out of magic.
Yep, he used the last he had on Torquil and Ruben.
Yep. So I am going to wonder, that looks, D&D Beyond must have gotten an update.
What was that?
That was me clearing the tool.
Okay.
Ah.
I thought someone needed like a repeat or something.
Doot is going to get 7 HP back.
This small Durgan took that full blast, so they're not looking too good.
Yeah. Doot is going in with Fluffy. Fluffy protect.
They see the little beak come out, grab Doot, and pull him in.
Yeah.
Hey, one more Doot.
Asmir, you wouldn't happen to know any healing spells, would you?
Sadly, no.
Uh,
That's not my forte.
Nimi is going to look at Ruben, and Nimi's gonna lose her temper.
that is fair.
You're gonna get smacked the shit out of. I can't do any damage to you because my strength is a 9. But
it's
I'd like to
cathartic.
think that, yeah, it is cathartic.
Yeah, he doesn't take the physical pain, but he feels the emotional pain.
You can feel the disappointment.
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
But that's what Bonnie is, because she's just disappointed that Ruben did that.
But how many times is Nimi gonna smack Ruben? Just out of curiosity.
She only smacks him once. I think once is enough. And she is now going to bring out a new piece of paper and attempt to remake the map, this time from memory.
Do you have key mind?
No, I don't.
Nah, that's bad. Do I have key mind? I take that a lot. No, I have lucky.
Can I get an intelligence? Actually, can I get a disadvantage cartography check based on intelligence?
Yeah, give him.
Oh, oof.
Nope, what just fell?
Mm.
We're gonna have to do it this way.
Not bad.
Double 18s.
Yep.
You are reasonably certain you're able to copy down what you saw. It's more crude. And you don't get any of the undercommon because you can't speak it. But you think you get the terrain.
Yeah.
Does Torkel see the sheep and Vilrissa coming up?
Oh, they're just at the door.
You know, I just had a thought. Maybe we should
You
keep
just
one of your. Maybe we should keep one of our pets with us while we're down here. With how many magical traps there are down here, that thing would have those things would have a feast, and it would keep us from getting hurt.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Hey, another thing is have a baby recently.
2.
Oh god, the multiplying.
You know what? You don't get to complain about the sheep anymore, Mister Little Mister. Push the big red button that nearly blows us all the kingdom come.
Nimi is just going to just Orkroll and Ruben go, I am trying to copy this. Shush. Because you've both triggered things multiple times. You have no room to talk, Tarkwell.
Ruben immediately clams up and takes a step backwards.
It doesn't take long for Nimi to get down the vaguest of details. Won't be the best, but it's something.
Better than a swift kick in the arse.
Or an explosion to the face.
Where's my deer during all of this?
He was under the table, so he's fine.
Pity. Wait a minute. He was able to take half that damage?
No, he took none damage. He was under the table. He had full cover from it.
Fair.
Because he was under the table already before it went off.
That's valid.
Because once he saw Valursa see it and leave the room, he went under the table.
I don't blame him. You should probably show our new companion what the deer looks like.
Oh yeah, there's an asshole deer under the table, Asmir. Where's the deer? Where's this little fuck? Here he is. He's currently maybe a foot tall.
Don't mess with the deer. Ever.
I will make note of that. That thing is freaky looking.
You just hear he's an asshole.
Don't agree with her.
Bonnie just collapses into the chair next to y'all.
I gotta ask, with that fireball, wouldn't the chairs be freaking hot?
They're warm, but just fireball.
Like relaxing
Yes.
kind of warm, or
No. But the heat's dissipating quickly.
Nimi is going to put a hand on her shoulder after she's done. And she is going to heal for 8.
For Bonnie?
That's me, because I'm under half.
Okay.
Um,
Bonnie's fine, so that's why I was confused.
yeah, I was gonna say, Yeah, I'm under half. But yeah, because that should bring me up below or above bloodied. Not by much, but
You lot are going to need time to recover. Remain in here. Spriteling, you're with me. There's a
said
sigh,
that?
and Axie nods to Nimmy before jogging out of the room.
yep.
As you then see Valrissa close the door behind her.
Torko's gonna pull this chair out, take a seat, and just lean back in it. Oh, this whole place kind of sucks.
That's what I'm finding
Speaking
so
that,
far as well.
yeah. Speaking that we're basically being forced to take a short rest, I'm gonna use my last pack slot.
Does any of my shit come back on a short rest?
Come on, dude, roll for the stars, buddy.
Second wind
Oh,
does.
good job, dude.
Yeah, Child Divinity does for mine, so I'm gonna use it real quick on a, spellcasting channel.
Do remember, your harness divine power comes back on a long rest. It's just your channel divinity that comes back on a short.
Alright. Haven't used the harness yet, have I? For the day?
I don't think so, not that I know of.
Yeah, ready. Might as well do it now then. Get myself 2 spell points back.
And nothing else I have comes back on a short rest. Just my second wind.
Let's see.
Oof.
Oof, indeed.
Yeah, right. So, new rule going forward. Do not let me see bright red shiny buttons. I don't know what happened to me, but it just seems like something good to do in general.
Addendum to that rule, I don't think we should let them see any shiny buttons, levers, switches, pretty much anything, any kind of mechanical thing, you know.
Seconded.
Which means you're no longer looking for anything. You're just gonna sit and wait till something comes out and smacks you.
That's what I do best anyway.
You know, I gotta say, and since they're not in the room and the big ass stone door's closed, so good chance they won't be able to hear. Couldn't Odessa have, I don't know, at least try to disable that button? It seems like as soon as Ruben started staring at it like a long-lost lover, she just pieced out.
It's almost like she's tired of stopping people from doing stupid shit.
It's almost as if she's trying to get us killed by negligence.
Does that really surprise you?
Nimmy's gonna look you dead in the face, Torquil, and go, "It's not her fault if you guys decide to be stupid." Point at Ruben. That is a grown kobold. He should know better. Especially since this is not the first trap that has been set off while we're here, and she goes on a tangent.
Bonnie is also going to add, that trap was magical as well. There wasn't much Larissa could have done with it.
In our defense, she could have said, "Don't press it."
I'm pretty sure that "don't press it" was implied, Ruben.
I may not be able to read on the dock, but I didn't see anything that said otherwise.
Again,
We told you multiple times not to press it.
we blindfolded you for the God's sake. I tried to wrestle your ass to the ground, but you're slippery. You oil yourself, lad.
Well, at least
No,
now we know what the button does.
No, we know what the button did. Although, you know what? I'm not even gonna put words to the question about whether or not that shit would happen again.
It already reset.
Is that did Bonnie say that?
Uh-huh.
I glare at Ruben over at Ruben. I think
Hey.
you have more pattern recognition and know not to do it again, eh?
Right, I know. Don't press it again. Understood. Just trying to keep my mind off the big, red, shiny button.
Although
Ruben,
it's
I
possible it's possible the second time you push it, it does something good.
Why would you
My
say?
bet is that it was a way to destroy any sensitive documents that were in this room in the case of a siege or a break-in.
Which, well, did that. Pretty much every book Torko looks around is pretty much every book, page, and scroll burnt to crisps.
It's not even crisps, it's gone.
Most of them were deteriorated anyways.
But that fireball pretty much disintegrated the damn things.
Ruben, you get a fluffy in your lap.
Eh?
Aw. Why does he get the puffball?
You see Fluffy looks up at Ruben, those big eyes, and then they start batting Ruben's face side to side with their big paws.
Isn't Fluffy like 200 pounds now?
Not yet. She's probably closer to 90 to 100.
Okay,
How much
okay.
does Ruben weigh?
Less than that.
Less than that.
Ruben's probably closer to 60. At least without his armor on, anyway.
Yeah, a lot of his weight does come from his armor.
What's the Asmir doing during this? Because you've just arrived to a fucking weird group and a kobold that set a bomb off in your face.
Yeah, I'm trying to kind of gauge everybody and kind of trying to stay out of the way.
Fair.
All right, I get the point, Fluffy. Yep. I'd like to make a public apology to the group for for letting magical trap detonate in our faces like that.
Just don't do it again, lad.
Out of curiosity, Asmir, do you have anything to say about the 16-year-old that popped up in the middle of the lower dark?
I'm confused about all of the people that have come into this room that aren't currently in this room and where they're coming from and what their relationship to the party is.
Fair.
Do you ask the party any legitimate questions?
This is the time. Y'all are going to be sitting there for about an hour.
Yeah.
So who are all these people that keep coming in and leaving?
Valrissa is our guide. Currently. She
She's
was
the one that
the-
will go. Oh, sorry.
She's the drow. The golden-haired girl is Axia. She goes by Axie. She is a companion of mine. she is a
She's basically
this
Nimi's ward.
Just a heads up,
heard
Axia
of
is not that name. That's not her full name. She's always gone by Axie.
well, I know she's always got, but that's short for something. I thought it was Axia.
No, you have never heard
No.
what it's short for.
I'm thinking of the dragon in Tales.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Rewind. Nimi just calls her Axie. Because I have
Yeah,
not learned what it is.
She's basically Nimi's ward.
Hey, she's a good loss.
She's a knight of
Where
Bahamut.
where
And
are they
yes, I know
going when they
she's
leave?
red.
Where do they go when they leave this room?
I'm pretty sure they're just exploring the surroundings. We're in a fort right now that we've pretty much explored this floor all the way. There's a few more levels to it though, so we gotta explore those too.
I see. So
More
this
like
level you've seen this whole level pretty much.
Somewhat. There's a room down that hallway to the from that, so it'll be to the right. To the right that yeah, you don't want to fuck with. There's some sort of barrier that's keeping some kind of spirit or something in there. Don't fuck with that. Xerxes, what the hell did that thing even look like?
it was Ruben and Nimi that looked at it.
I thought
Yeah, I was gonna
Xerxes.
say. I
Was
don't
it
remember
Xerxes?
looking at it.
Yeah, no, it was Ruben.
Yep.
It was me and
What the hell
Ruben.
did that thing even look like?
Yeah, honestly, I didn't get too good of a look before, closing the door. Just kind of big, shadowy, uh, like, those weird shadow ghost things that have been attacking us and, took your muscles away from you?
Eh? The things
That
that
on
hate
Okay.
you for a
steroids.
passion. Oh, so it's a damn good thing we didn't go in that room.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if those things that we encountered, he kind of pats Fluffy's head a little bit. If they're like, Fluffy sized here, then that thing was Mama Owlbear sized.
Eh?
And that thing's somewhere on this floor.
On this floor, it's pretty much right. It's pretty much down the hall and next door.
Good to know.
Hey. Some other things. There are creatures in here that can, warp basically. So closed doors, blocking shit up, they don't help. So bear that
They
in
go
mind.
through the ethereal.
There's also swarms of creatures that will mess up your day. Uh, big spider type creatures.
You haven't seen
This-
any
this
spider
place-
type creatures, just big lizards.
Oh, there
no,
was the other cat.
yeah, the big.
We did fight like a priestess of Lolth or something like that. There was the spider bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
they're-
one thing.
Yeah,
But we
but that's
also
dead.
fought those bipedal spider things, the ones that have like the head of a spider or something.
Yeah, the other
Yeah,
caps.
there's only one of them. Or those things aren't really spider. That's just the other cats.
But yeah, Nimi's just gonna put it this way. Everything here can kill you. Slowly and painfully.
Oh, hey,
Even the furniture, as we've just demonstrated.
the furniture isn't what tried to kill us. It was a big ass fireball.
It came out of the furniture.
Fine. Hey, also there you might run into strange octopi that can turn invisible and fuck up your day too.
Growl. They were growl.
So basically, we need to get out of here.
Hey, as
Frick,
quickly
by
as
the way.
possible.
Not growl.
Hmm?
What?
Great.
This thing, yeah?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a
like
Grick.
one of those. Oh my god.
Grick. Okay, Grick.
I think growl
My
are
bad.
floating brain sucker things, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm.
They
Floating
they
brains
all
that
got
can
similar
explode.
fucking names.
Yeah.
Eh. So yeah, so Nimmy says Grick because
Yeah.
Kai knows too many damn monsters.
As we're
Oh.
aware, however, the next level is going to be mostly undead, according to the dragons.
Hey, you got anything good against undead, Esmir?
Let's say it again.
You got anything good against undead?
Uh, we'll find out. I got a lot of fire spells.
Oh, that might come in handy. What kind of magic user are you anyway? You a sorcerer, warlock, wizard? What are you?
I'm an enchanter, a wizard, specialize in fire spells, but I've got also some charming, suggestion, things like that.
It's enchantment, not evocation. I must have read that wrong earlier.
I like character. Doesn't can't enchanters I guess it's in the name, but can they enchant stuff like?
No, that's artificers.
weapons?
Enchanters are the ones that charm minds and do that kind of stuff. The most
Oh,
illegal of the mages.
Variant Loki. Variant Loki's got it.
I can hypnotize things with my gaze. I
I
can.
don't know how good that will do against undead, but
Well, if there's something commanding them, then, getting them to turn against each other. That sounds good.
On average, undead tend to resist charms rather well.
yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Well, we still got the fire thing.
Well, fire tends to work on most things.
As we have just seen for ourselves.
It,
That's factually incorrect. You'd be surprised how many undead are resistant to fire.
out of character, I might be remembering this completely wrong, but did this party fight like some sort of flaming skull before? I feel like we
Mm.
have. It was like some kind of undead. Or it might be another party. I might be completely wrong.
If we did, it may have been one of the episodes I wasn't here for.
I think we saw a flaming skull.
Oh yeah, your sheep ate one.
Yeah, the sheep ate it. I
The
think it
Death
was
Tyrant.
a death tyrant. Yeah, the death tyrant. We didn't fight that. The
Thank
sheep
God.
ate it.
Your sheep ate a flaming skull.
We're saying
Technically,
that out of
that's
character.
a Lich Beholder, but not a Flaming Skull. Flaming Skull is a different.
A
creature.
flame skull is a lot smaller. Super annoying though.
Yeah, out of character, Stephen. Those things are fucked. They're cracked. I'm telling you right now. Do not fuck with them.
I mean, as long as you know how to make them not come back, you'll be fine.
A lesson that Ruben has been having a lot of difficulty learning.
As shown by the mustache drawn on Ruben.
I think he still has that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep, he should still have a ethereal mustache on his face that everyone but him can see.
Yep, just a weird looking, not even a hairy mustache, just a discoloration on his scales right on his snout that looks like a mustache.
Ruben spent like 90% of this campaign poking at the fucking sheep. But
What can I say? He's a vengeance paladin. You get on the wrong foot with him, and he's gonna stay on that foot for a long time.
And there are the vengeance sheep. They're gonna win.
yep.
Yeah. We should probably let Stephen know what they actually are, so they're not like thrown for a fucking loop.
I mean, y'all can explain it if you want.
Yeah. Let me, cause I'm just gonna go with that. The sheep ate it in character, and Nimi will go, I mean, they are devourers. Are you familiar with that?
I am not.
Put it this way. Those sheep, there's a total of 7, I think, at this point, CC?
That sounds right. Because I think there was 5 initially, and then there was 2 more.
I thought there
Yeah, and
was
there's 2.
I thought there was
So
6
7.
before.
No, we started with 5, then they had a baby, and then they had another baby, so 7. Um, Nimi's gonna look at you, and again, everything she says is in your head. You've not heard her really speak aloud unless it's to cast a spell. Um, and when she does, you notice that it causes her a lot of pain. And her voice is very raspy. Um, but in your head, she explains, devourers are basically creatures from the abyss, CC?
Nobody's entirely sure where the hell they're from.
Yeah, okay. So they're creatures that honestly are beyond our comprehension, and they eat everything. They will devour entire planes of existence. Um,
All right, and they look like sheep.
Currently, yes, they look like sheep.
Hey,
Um,
well, except for when they're developing something really, really big or a really powerful spell, then their mouths do this crazy funnel thing. It's odd to look at.
they're cute and fluffy, and honestly, at the end of the day, we're really the only thing stopping them from devouring everything in sight. We keep them just fed enough to be content. Granted, they're gonna wreck the ecosystem down here.
Oh,
Um,
well,
Not much we
speaking,
can do about that.
speaking of, my idea probably wouldn't be great then if we let them eat any traps we set off. Well, magical ones, or
They're
maybe
gonna eat.
non-magical. Hmm?
They're gonna eat. They're gonna eat whatever they want down here. I can't
Well,
exactly stop them.
yeah, but remember, my idea was to have them come with us, so if a magical trap gets set off, they just eat the effects. I mean, can you imagine if they were in here, if that one was in here when that fireball went off? I don't think it would have just sucked it in.
I'm going to be quite honest. Had it been in the room when that had happened, it probably would have eaten Reuben.
They have tried.
No, I don't think they have. Like, because if they had tried, they would have succeeded. I'm pretty damn sure.
You would be correct.
I remember they tried when we first met, and I crawled into their pen trying to, you know, get my way into that goblin camp, and
Did they try to eat you, or did they spook you and you fired?
I came out with a lot of bite marks, so yes, they tried.
Reuben, if they truly wanted to eat you, you'd be dead. She's gonna pat you on the head.
I mean, for Gvarki's sake, lad, they ate a goddamn. What the hell was that creature again? Some sort of flaming skull beholder type thing. I don't know.
A death tyrant.
Hey, you ate that thing. I don't think it would have. I don't think they would have any trouble eating a kobold like you, my lad.
Well, maybe that's just a testament to my toughness then.
Just gives Reuben a look.
Whatever helps you sleep at night, lad.
I think at this point, Nimi's just gonna bring out her journal and start writing. We're just gonna write some poetry before I lose my temper.
Right. So, as Esmir, any other questions you might have?
Well, so we're on our way to kill somebody so that we can get past get up a level out of the lower up Underdark into the Underdark.
Well, no. Uh, So the quest we got from the dragons to kill that captain or whatever, that's not really for getting out of the lower dark. Helping us get what helps us get out of the lower dark is finding some artifact for that loss you saw earlier.
Okay.
What was it? What did the dragons offer us again, Nimi, for killing this captain? I can't remember.
They offered things that would help us defeat the Dragon Queen.
We should probably mention that. You know who the Dragon Queen is? Don't say her name.
To remind y'all, what the dragons were offering was access to the keep's treasury.
Yep, things to help us there.
Which, if we're
Well,
looking for a magical artifact for our friend, seems like a pretty good place may have ended up.
yeah.
Oh, so we think the artifact's in the treasury.
Hey,
Seems like a
No,
So we
pretty good
gotta
place
kill.
for it to be.
the artifact's somewhere in here. We don't know where.
Oh, so
well, I mean,
I think
We're
they
pretty
said that the artifact she's looking for is in the treasury.
yeah.
Fair. I
So
might be
yeah,
wrong. I assumed it was with the captain.
either way,
Oh,
killing the captain, step one, that takes us to step two, which takes us to stepping on the surface ground.
hey. And fair warning, just so you're not surprised later, like that Dragon Queen was mentioned before, we are currently being hunted by them. Specifically by their crazy dragon assassins.
so we're being hunted while we're hunting him.
No, we're being hunted, not by him though. We're being hunted by dragon assassins. We're hunting him, but I don't know if he knows we're hunting. And it's her. I'm pretty sure the captain is female, yeah. That was too Nimi.
Above table. I don't remember the captain's name. It's been a couple of weeks.
It's a drow, and I think it's been mentioned a few times that
Um,
it is female.
Yeah, that is something that I need the DM to confirm. Because while Nimi would remember, Chiron does not.
Cece.
Their name was Captain Val Urith Daizin. And
It doesn't
he
tell us a gender.
was male.
Yeah, that's. Oh, I could swear I've heard you say her a bunch of times when mentioning the captain, Cece.
Mm-mm.
Oh, then
I'm
all
not
right.
surprised that it's a
Retcon.
guy.
Never mind then. So return. But I don't know. I don't know if that captain knows we're hunting him. So who knows? We might surprise him
Do we know where the captain is?
somewhere in this keep. That's why we're searching.
I see. So we're searching this building for the
Okay.
captain.
You
To
were
kill the
also
captain.
told he's on the next floor.
Yeah.
But pretty much, hey. So we know he's upstairs, but we figured, we may as well search this place, make sure there's no surprises for when we're coming down. So there's no fights that we have to deal with. Hmm?
The reason y'all are exploring the rest of this is to make sure nothing comes up behind you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's smart. Do we know what do we know about this captain? What are their do we know anything about their attacks, their powers, their weapons?
That might be wrong.
No.
Not a blessed thing.
All right. Going in blind, love it.
I mean,
That's pretty much what we do every time.
Hey,
He was described as an ancient drow captain, so presumably able to use weapons. And
So-
armor, probably not a mage, as that tends to be more feminine in the drow society.
Though, speaking of Dark Roll, give me
hey.
your eye.
Has it been an hour yet?
It's since I cast the spell, oh, most definitely.
Well, all right. Torkel like uncovers his eye and leans in.
Nimi will cast light on it.
As Asmir, you see this woman cast a spell and poke Torquil in the eye. And his eyeball starts glowing.
Casting like a goddamn lighthouse effect, like when he turns his head.
Oh, that's that's interesting. I've never seen that before.
Well, it's a false eyelid, and I can't really see down here. No dark vision at all. So this helps. Let me just and Torkel pulls down the strip of cloth he's using as a blindfold to keep that eye covered.
That's very clever.
Well, it was either that or use my sword, and well, I don't really have a scabbard that can hold this big old boy, which means it would be lit up like well, like a torch, basically, in a place that we're trying to be kind of sneaky around, which wouldn't really be helpful. So the eye is better.
That makes sense.
And then Xerxes along for the ride.
Yeah, something like that. It's this or be homeless.
You get hit in the cheek by some popcorn.
Oh, almost forgot. He's got a familiar that throws popcorn at him.
Does the popcorn like become visible when the familiar throws it?
Well, by the time it hits him, yeah.
Okay, so every time we see popcorn just hit Xerxes out of nowhere, we know the familiars are around. Hey, thing's invisible though.
Is the popcorn good?
I don't think I've tried it. I'm gonna be honest.
Hey, it's kind of iffy if it is or isn't. I mean, we don't know where it gets it.
I mean, there's some laying on the table, Asmir. You can try it.
Don't.
Do it.
No.
I pick it up and I sniff it.
It smells like fresh, buttery popcorn.
That's what he wants you to think.
I
Okay, wait.
slowly put it.
Oh, go ahead. I'll have my thought after you eat the popcorn.
Oh, okay. I slowly put the popcorn and touch it to my tongue.
You can taste a myriad of buttery flavors starting to melt onto your tongue. This is proper gourmet movie theater popcorn.
I pull it into my mouth with my tongue and I chew it.
It's some good shit.
And I
It's
swallow
also
it.
not cursed, so you don't have to worry about that.
Okay,
That's
then
what I was worried about. I'm not gonna lie.
And here's my thought: as anyone who's ever been to a movie theater or made popcorn the right way can tell you, wouldn't that make the entire have a smell of popcorn everywhere for like a good 100 feet? I mean, I've smelled popcorn from a whole building away.
He's got fiendish devil magic.
Magic popcorn that doesn't stink up an entire room.
I'm not gonna lie, that's some good popcorn.
Seriously?
Say next time he throws a piece at you, you gotta open your mouth and catch it.
Torquil, you get hit in the face with peanuts.
Oh, God's damn it! I hate peanuts.
I'll take it. Ruben will pick up the peanut and toss it into his mouth.
They're normal peanuts.
Not bad. Could use a little salt.
Oh, not even salt. Those are the worst kinds of peanuts.
Yeah,
I
I
hate
mean,
peanuts on
Ruben did
principle.
just eat a shelled peanut, like full.
That is very Ruben.
Nimmy's just gonna eat a pudding cup.
I mean, how many more of those do you got?
Probably nowhere near enough.
We're gonna have to start donating already.
I'll die first.
What? Well, that's I don't know if I should find that rule or not.
Above table. It wouldn't kill her.
The chest is a small chest is slid across the table from body to you, Nimmy.
I pick it up and open it and look inside.
It is filled with 60 pudding cups.
Oh,
I'm going to slide that into my back pocket.
Ruben just looks at the chest full of pudding cups and gives a hard look over to Bonnie. Where exactly did you get the cooking material for these things?
I have my people.
Alrighty.
As y'all remember, Bonnie was a merchant before all of this shit started.
well, I don't think you'll have to worry about your pudding cups for a while. You
That's
wouldn't
the
happen to
hope.
have normal food, would you, buddy?
I have a bit, but it wasn't what I had prepped.
Well, I'm sure once we get to one of the cities, we can get some proper tucker.
Nimmy will be able to.
Aren't those things all she eats?
You have to buy from the drow. You don't have the standing to do so.
Oh, well, when I say when I meant me, I meant Nibby.
Did you?
You're literally one of the few people here who can buy shit from the drow.
I don't think you were thinking about that, Darkwell.
Believe me, once we're in a city full of more people like Elrissa, I'm probably going to have to keep my mouth shut a lot more.
Belrissa's tame. They will kill you on the spot. If you mouth off. Belrissa is more respectful of people's property. Some of the other matriarchs, well, they don't care as they're in charge. You are
We
a
cannot
renewable resource.
We can't get to the surface fast enough.
To be fair, everyone up there seemed to kill us when we mouthed off too. You think
How'd you
we're the
guys end up
problem?
down here? How'd you guys end up down here?
Oh, now
Oh.
that's a tale.
Well placed shatter.
Well, poorly placed shatter, honestly.
No, it. Now, did I think we were going to end up in the lower dark? No, but I did exactly what I'm going to be quite honest with you, Torquil. I didn't think we were going to live through that. So honestly, it turned out better than I had hoped.
You know what's
Okay.
fair?
We were told to die for the sword if we were actually committed.
I mean, I feel like we proved ourselves, bringing down the literal roof on ourselves like that. But in answer to your question, Asmir, basically, we found ourselves in a fire temple, uh, trying to, protect a flaming sword from those dragon cultists we were talking about. And in order to do so, well, we literally brought the roof down on our own heads. And as a result, the ground underneath our heads fell out from under us.
Hey. By the gods, imagine if there wasn't like there wasn't a cavern to the Underdark beneath that ruin. We'd all be
We'd
dead.
be dead.
Hey.
A lot of us almost died anyway. I mean, hell, at that point I couldn't move. Well, yeah, I wouldn't have. Actually, I wouldn't have died. I would have been cold. Would have definitely spent a few days at the bottom of a lake. That wouldn't have been enjoyable.
You hear annoyed noises from the deer. From under the table.
Nimmy just flipped them off.
Ruben just
And
looks
point,
over.
yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm also gonna point just directly just to the deer. Go. You know, had that happened, you wouldn't be stuck with me for eternity.
Grumpy deer noises.
Yeah, Ruben just looks over to Nemi and whispers, Nemi, remember the breathing exercises.
Looks at you, not breathing in the slightest.
Asmir, you see this woman start holding her breath.
Does she do this a lot?
What, breathing? No, she doesn't do that a lot.
I'm pretty damn sure if she doesn't, just in general.
Why isn't she breathing?
She doesn't have to. Honestly.
Nimmy's going to look at you and she's just going to give a, I won't say smile, it's more like baring her teeth and you get the glint of things.
She's, what was that word you said, before? Nemi,
Dampier.
yeah, Dampier.
Oh,
Hey. So, word of warning, never try one of her pudding cups. You will not enjoy it.
In future, how about not sharing private information for somebody that's not you?
I will stay out of the pudding.
As Bonnie is giving you and Ruben a disapproving look, Torgal.
Nimmy just, this is just a Bonnie goes, at this point I just expect them to tell everyone.
No, she's still gonna tell them all.
Fair.
Look, in our defense, we're gonna be with Asmir for, a while now down here. It's best they understand, what our group can and cannot do in case of emergency situations. Knowing that one of us can, not have to breathe air for, you know, indefinitely is a useful thing.
Then it should be left to her to share if she wishes.
Hey, she flashed her fangs before I said anything.
Yeah, at that point, it's pretty much there's only two options that it can be, right? For a human-looking person to have fangs.
It was slightly shown, and Torquil, you were probably the only one close enough to really see it.
And then it was
Being
directly
next to her.
like purposely baring their teeth at Asmir.
Pretty sure that was a Torkoal, was it not, Nim?
No, that was it as.
Okay. Misunderstood.
Hey, sounds like Nimi really attempts to hide what she is. No reason to.
That's factually untrue. I have given up on you guys keeping it hidden after the blood wine incident.
Bloodline, isn't it?
Oh, right, when we're trying to, make wine out of the cobalt bodies.
I don't think I was there for that.
No, it was pretty Torkoal.
Yeah, that was pre-Torkoal. Well, Torkoal's been around. It would seem like Nimby doesn't really hide it, so I had just assumed that it's not like a closed
Nimi,
secret
yeah,
either.
Nimi's given up since the. Put it this way, Ruben. I can't remember if it was Vandrick or Lunaretta, but it was one of
It was
them.
Definitely
Vandrick.
Yeah,
It
it
was
had to be
Vandrick.
Vandrick.
So it was Ruben, Vandrick, and Barley. When they found out, they were all very concerned about the fact that I cannot drink alcohol. And so they went and grabbed a couple of dead kobolds and strung them up so that the blood would drip down. And they made, and it's not wine, it's moonshine.
Bloodshine.
So, yeah,
Blood
it's
moonshine.
bloodshine. Uh-huh. And Nimi's just, at this point, she doesn't trust anyone to keep their mouth shut. Because they did that. They actually got kicked out of the medical ward for
Mhm.
doing that.
But at Bonnie's admonishment, Torkoal will be like, maybe if you don't want me to mention it at all, you just let me know. You know, I got no problem hiding someone's stuff.
Looks at Ruben.
Look, if you got a problem with it, I'll keep my mouth shut, but I don't see why, you or I really should. I mean, he kind of like gestures to the group around him, like, you're kind of among, friends and whatnot.
Well, lad, not everyone has the best opinion of. Uh, can I classify you as undead, Nimi, or is that rude?
There are people out there that would classify me as undead even though I still have a heartbeat. Well, kind of. It's faint.
Hey, so there's some people out there who really hate undead, and they would probably attack Nimi if, on here on that they're a damn fear. So keeping
Granted, in my current state of being, they'd probably just assume it at the get-go due to the fact that I am, 55 pounds dripping wet.
I don't know. I've seen some humans who look as skinny as well, actually,
You can still see bones on Nimi. Nimi hasn't recovered from the fucking time in the mines. In fact, Nimi still has a level of exhaustion at the moment. I think I've gained back maybe 5 pounds since that incident.
hard to believe that's less than a month ago in game.
Mm-hmm. And Nimi looks sickly.
Well,
You know,
you're the first vampire that I've come across, and I've got to say I couldn't be more charmed.
no, lad, not vampire, vampire.
Oh, what did
Dampier.
I say?
You
What did
said
I say?
vampire.
Oh,
You said
vampire. I apologize.
No, no, no.
Vampire. I apologize.
No. You said vampire. She's a dampier with a D.
Hey, she could
Oh,
hang out in sunlight, no problem.
oh. I'm sorry. I apologize. I misheard.
Yeah.
Can I get an Arcana check from Asmir?
Man.
You know the Dampiers are like half vampire. They're creatures that haven't fully taken the complete vampire transformation for one reason or another.
Got it.
A lot of people treat them like vampires, though, and will kill them on sight.
Well, I apologize for misspeaking. I hope you can forgive me.
You're fine.
Hey, so when when we're finally out and about in the on the surface, because I don't know why, but I don't think anyone down here would have any issue with you. We'll try to keep your stuff hidden.
Appreciated.
Ruben just puts a hand on his or his head on his hand as he leans on the table and says, "Yeah, I still don't get it myself. I mean, if people are gonna, attack you and try to kill you because of what you are, we just attack them and kill them right back. That's how we've done things so far.
Well,
Don't see why we need to make it so complicated."
well, the problem with that thinking is the people who would try would probably be, technically speaking, upstanding members of society. And if we killed them, then we would be criminals now, wouldn't we?
Ruben actually sends you a little bit of a glare, Torquil, as he says, "Upstanding members of society throw me into a fighting pit. Screw 'em."
Even then
Ruben,
we'd get hunted, lad. I'd rather not be hunted. I'd
Ruben,
rather. Oh, go ahead.
unfortunately, those that would seek to kill me, unfortunately, would in most areas would have legal backing. I'm not saying it's right what they will do to hunt myself or you, but well, it also doesn't help that if anyone looks into my background with any scrutiny at all, I am technically banned from quite a few cities.
Hey, and the reason I said upstanding people in quotes, lad. There are a lot of quote unquote upstanding citizens who I would love to put 6 feet under.
I just love the fact that Torkel's just glossing over the fact that Nimi just admitted to being wanted in multiple cities.
You've earned Torkel's trust at this point, so he's not going to question question you on that. If you want to talk to him about it, you can, but he's not going to fault you for it. I mean, he's a gambler. He's been kicked out of a few cities himself.
A gambler would get you kicked out of like
The dead, not the city.
yeah.
I mean, some of those dens would probably be run by people you don't want to get on the wrong side of, so that would mean staying out of that goddamn city.
There's a
That's
difference
there's a
between getting away from the city because somebody in it and being banned from the city itself.
I mean, fair.
You'll also
I'm not
see
saying it's the same. I'm saying he can somewhat relate. Not
Bonnie.
fully relate, just somewhat.
You also see Bonnie has taken out the strange device that was sheathed on her hip and is currently cleaning it, Azmir. It's a strange metal contraption that kind of looks like a crossbow or a hand crossbow, but doesn't have the bow bit.
Did CC cut out for anyone else or just me?
just you.
Oh. Something going on with my thing?
I don't know. As did you hear that though?
So yeah, I point at it and say, what's with that?
It's an invention of mine that helps me fight.
Does it work?
Oh, I'm not in the mood to explain. All that you need to
Fair
know
enough.
is it charges metal projectiles and flings them similar to a catapult spell, but at an increased rate.
That's all I need to know.
You see, she takes a strange casing, pushes it into the side of a circular spinny thing, snaps it back into the center, points to the wall just behind you, and lets out a bolt as you see lightning surge around the circular thing she put the casing in, and a small metal ball fires and embeds itself into the wall. You see a trail of lightning follow it.
Impressive. I will stay away from the end of that thing.
That's probably for the best.
How long has it been now, Cece? Since we started our short rest.
Y'all are just talking until y'all are done.
So around this point, Ruben will hand Fluffy back over to Nimi as, you know, they probably miss their mama. And he will say, all right, I'll keep the whole, Fang thing under wraps. But I still think it's pretty crap that we gotta.
The world is cruel.
I'll drink to that.
Nimi is still like kind of somewhat out of it now because she's like actually looked at these pudding cups and noticed that they're different flavors and is trying to figure out how Bonnie's contacts made it so that she can actually taste something besides blood. Because normally stuff like this would taste like ash. Nimi is confused.
Is everybody ready to get back on to moving?
Yeah.
Ruben gives a nod.
Yep, I'm ready to go.
I think we've pretty much explored the this place as much as we can, except for that one room. So should we maybe try to check out that one room?
Well, we got a new magic guy with us, so maybe he can add some insight that we didn't have before.
Should we risk
We gotta
it? Should
talk
we
about
risk
the room
it?
with the. We gotta talk about the room with the circle in it, right?
That is literally, I think that's the literally only rooms that we haven't explored down here, based on how much of the fog of war has been lifted on my map.
Then that sounds like a good one to me.
You got any experience with rune circles and spirits, as Esmir?
I've studied them.
Perfect. This will be right up your alley.
Ruben goes over and pushes open the stone door.
Oh, are they actually there,
Well, you
Cece,
guys
or did
can
you just
wait.
not
Yeah,
looking?
no, they're there. They're leaning against the walls. Axie's sitting cross-legged on the ground, and Belrissa is standing with her back to the wall.
We're gonna head over. We're gonna have the new guy here take a look at that odd rune circle. When we get past you.
Belrissa's just gonna start walking off.
Toko gives Axie a smile and a nod. How things go?
Quiet. We didn't see anything come through.
Oh, that's good.
I'm gonna pick up Merlin, put him back on my head. I assume Dude's still in my bag.
Dude's out. He took one of the chairs pretty early on. He's actually flying around doing much better.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's where that boulder ended up.
Ruben will motion for Dude to come over and say, Draconic, sorry about that, buddy. If you need to make it up to you, if you need a punch, you can use my shoulder.
Dude's just flying along, happy to be alive.
Yeah, I figured he wouldn't take it immediately, but the offer stands if he needs it later on.
Oh, I forgot to grab it.
Well, Asmir, this is the door. This is the door, right, Ruben?
It's a door, all right.
All right. I'm sure you guys already opened it, so we know there's no. At least we know there's no trap on the door.
Yeah, given what's inside, it would be more of a hat on a hat kind of situation.
Hey, Asmir, come on up here. I'll stand by you in case anything happens.
Right, I'm looking at the door.
All right. So, everyone ready in case something happens?
I'm ready.
Ruben readies his battle axe, yep.
Torko kind of eases the door open until it's fully open.
You see a large room with a set of 6 pillars, 3 on each side. But that is not what dominates the room. In the very center of the room is a large magic circles with candles all around glowing with magical light. In the center hovers a large, floating, almost skeletal creature shrouded in a black, almost cloak like garb that seems rather ragged along the edges. It is not currently moving, save for the simple bobbing in the air.
Well, lad, as I turn to Ruben, I can see why you closed the door as soon as you saw that damn thing.
Yeah, it's literally a visage of death.
Hey, uh, I don't want to step in this room. Buddy, you mind checking to make sure there's no like tripwires or nothing on this door? I want to be extra careful here.
Do you see any?
Torko looks down. Do I see anything?
Roll me perception.
Roll perception. Just normal roll, because I want to save any hero points I have right now. Perception. 20. Oh,
Nah,
hey.
you don't see any.
No, I don't see it. I don't see nothing. Just seems to be a room with the aspect of death and surrounded by runes and candles and pillars.
Then you should be fine.
Alright. We'll take a step in, lad.
It's at that point when all the flesh just disintegrates off of Torkel's bones. I'm kidding. Nothing happens.
I sure got my horrible stuff, CC. Goddamn you.
I mean, given what we've encountered thus far, I wouldn't be surprised.
Torkel is going to take another step into the room, but he's being very careful not to cross over this golden line I'm seeing here. He's just taking a step to the left. He's staying outside the line of pillars. So, Asmir, what can you tell us?
I examine the runes.
Roll me Arcana.
Xerxes, don't you have proficiency in that?
Yeah.
Can you maybe give help to Asmir? Oh,
He doesn't
no.
need it.
Oh my
Asmir,
lord.
you immediately recognize these kind of runes as you've seen your mentor use them a number of times. This is a very powerful magical circle meant to keep demons or spirits or pretty much anything else that it wants constrained within the circle.
So yeah, these runes, they're keeping whatever that thing is in the middle in the middle. It's like a kind of like a magical prison.
Aye. So I'm just gonna guess here. If we fuck with the runes or the candles, it'll probably escape, right?
It will be free of the circle.
Which we don't want. What about this odd these pillars and this odd golden line I'm seeing here? Is that part of the circle or just decorative?
Uh,
Well, he just stepped right onto
I-
it.
I was gonna say.
Are you going to look into it, Esme?
yeah, so you're talking about so there's the candles around the runes, and then you're talking about the pillars.
Yeah, are these
Yeah.
pillars
Yeah.
significant at all?
I examine the pillar closest to me.
It is an architectural pillar used to hold the ceiling up.
Okay, so it's just
So it's a structure. It's structural. It's
It's
just holding the ceiling
very
up.
important
Hmm.
for
don't
holding the
cast
ceiling.
shatter in here. But all right, let's just stay.
But it doesn't
hell
seem
or-
to be linked to the magical circle.
Is the thing in the circle looking at any of us, or is it just kind of staring into nothing?
It has not turned to face you as of yet.
But what is it looking at? Is it just kind of looking at like the floor? Or...
You can't see, its face is shrouded by the hood that it's wearing, but it is facing south.
Okay.
So looking at the layout of the room, I can't help but notice that it would be very, very difficult for us to get past these two pillars and onto this side of the room without disturbing the circle, it appears.
Corporal would. You are small.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm not going on the other side. I'm going toward this door up here. I'm staying as far away from those candles as possible, so a breeze from my body doesn't cause it to frickin' go out. I'm
Fair
staying the
enough.
hell away from this fucking thing.
My question is whether or not the circle is just containing it, or if the circle's like got it in like a catatonic state. Like I wonder if it's like literally like if it's just an invisible wall it can't go over, or if the circle's like, you know, got it like unaware of its surroundings.
Ruben, you're almost certain you remember that thing turning to look at you when you first looked at it.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm pretty sure this thing is playing possum right now.
I could cast detect thoughts at it and see what happens.
But
Honestly, I wouldn't cast any kind of magic in here.
yeah, that was my thing. We don't know what'll set off the runes. We don't know what'll like deactivate them. I mean, any interference could deactivate them for all we know.
Hey, that's why I'm staying as far away from those candles and those runes as I possibly can while in this room. And frankly, I think you all should do the same.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take a look at what's behind door number 2, in the meantime. As Ruben kind of like creeps his way around the pillar, very carefully to avoid any kind of disturbance to the circle.
Gotcha, easy enough to do.
All right, Darkle, you want to take the first one? Should I start with this one here?
Hold on, I just had a thought. It comes from construction experience. Typically, when you open two doors like this, there's a kind of backdraft. How good do these candles look? I mean, they must have been here for a while. So, are they
Here's a
like magical
question.
candles?
Would Torquil know that?
Probably not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think he would know shit about backdrafts. Damn it.
He's a gambler and not a smart man. He plays the odds. And this looks like a hell of a lot like a blind bet.
Wait a minute. Where is it?
Waiting.
Never tell me the odds. What do you what do you think Torkel's would think his odds would be of opening this door and not causing some sort of problem?
Roll me the ability.
The it's at the DM's discretion, so my life's in your hands here, CC.
Considering the number of doors that have blown up on you, not good.
Yeah, Torkel is.
It
going
could be
to...
a gamble because not all of them have exploded. But this place seems laced with traps. If the door's not trapped, there might be something inside that's trapped.
Yeah, so Torkel was going to call out. Wait, Bonnie, I got a door here. You might want to check up for traps. I ain't fucking around in here.
Nimmy, you see Bonnie is debating on letting them deal with it themselves. Do you have any input? As Torkel's voice drifts from the room north.
You know, here's the funny thing, is that Nimmy was one of the ones that was actively against going in this room in the first place. Nimmy's staying put. Unless Bonnie goes in.
I ain't opening this door unless Bonnie goes in.
It's probably
Here's
best
your
to
option.
just leave it alone. You hear from Bonnie.
I mean, you know what? Fuck it. I ain't trying not with that fucking thing right there.
Yeah, it seems to
Are
be
you sure?
Bonnie's thought process as well.
Ruben,
Yep.
we're getting the hell out of here. This is just sparking that part of my brain that's screaming, "Don't do it, stupid!" So, you're not fine. You're fine. You can get over here, no problem. So yeah, Torkel's gonna hug the wall and get back out the door because fuck this.
What if there's money behind the door?
There could be. There's
No
been a
amount
lot
of
of
money is
things put away, and this seems rather well guarded.
What I mean, what if there's cool stuff behind the door?
well,
My only concern is Bonnie is not willing to check if it's trapped or not, and thus far everything has been trapped.
hey, you don't have to be a complete moron to trust any doors in here anymore.
So what you're saying is there's a chance.
Blood, I will drag you out here. Blood, I
There's
will
a
drag you out
chance
here
there's
by your
something
beard
cool
hair.
back there. The gambler's not willing to gamble, is what I'm hearing.
Blood, I will
Oh,
drag you out of here by your
fuck.
beard hair.
Hey, Torkel, what's your flaw?
You think we're in trouble now? Let me tell you how things. Let me tell you how bad things are likely to get. I'm very pessimistic, or I tell you the worst possible things that could happen in a situation. Not that I can't not turn down a gamble. I saw that. I thought about it. I decided against it because that just seemed open to make to just open up to all kinds of shenanigans that would lead to death.
I know I'm not going to open the door because
But what about all the secrets behind it, Xerxes?
that's what
My-
I'm thinking. Is like, what if there's something cool back there?
With
My
a guard
ideal
dog
is
like
literally-
this, it's gotta be something cool back there, right?
What if? Yeah, pretty much just that. What if there's something cool back there?
I put you both into headlocks and I start dragging you out.
All right, all
Oh.
right.
Oh, we're wrestling? Alright, I need some athletics.
Are you?
Guys,
Don't you fucking fight me on
Be
this.
careful. Be careful wrestling near the candles, please.
Are they fighting me? Ruben, Xerxes, are you fighting me?
No, Ruben
Hold on,
already.
Xerxes is.
Motherfucker. Okay, I'm using a hero point for advantage. use a hero point on this shit. God damn it. 22. Get the fuck out of here.
Dang. Go
That's
really
not the
double
roll
on
that's
me in
important,
here.
however. You do get a hold of Xerxes. I need a dexterity check from both of you.
Oh no.
Ooh. Is it a check or a saving throw?
Just to check.
Okay. Oof.
If you have MVP, please, for the love of all things holy.
Ruben, you don't need to roll. It's
Okay.
I don't think I used my last one.
No, you didn't. You haven't used it, so you would have it.
I have no rages, please.
Well, Torquil, don't you got to roll dexterity too?
Yeah,
No,
yes.
it's just you.
Is it
No,
just? Is it
it's
just
both
those
of
two?
you.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
thought it was.
Okay. I'm using another hero point. Oh god damn it, my thing is stuck on my mouse. Okay, there we go. I'm using another hero point. I'm wasting all my hero points on this, but god damn it. Dexterity check. 17.
Okay, I'll use my MVP. Is it a reroll with advantage or is it just
Yep.
a reroll? Okay.
Double ones, double ones.
Fuck you.
That'd be,
Double
that'd be
ones.
pretty funny.
Oh, thank fucking god.
You see, as you grab him, Xerxes kind of jerks out of the way and steps right next to the candle, missing it by about an inch.
I literally dragged them both out, tossed them out the door, wait for Asmir to get out and close the door. Not slamming, I'm just closing it. Softly. So
Torquil, as you're closing the door, you see the hood move to look at you.
I flip it off and I finish closing the door.
I freaking told you it was playing possum.
I need a charisma save.
From who?
Oh, fuck.
Torquil.
I'm using my last hero point for this shit.
At least you're a charisma caster.
I'm
No, he's not. Torquil's a barbarian.
Oh my
I'm a
gosh, I
barbarian.
forget that.
You feel a sense of dread start to set into your stomach before fading away.
You're gonna give me a goddamn heart attack, CC. I swear to fucking god. You're lucky I actually have a good healthy heart. Oh my god. Palpitations.
Yes, man. Anyway, any chance you know what that thing was?
Who?
The thing in the circle.
No, who you're asking?
Asmir. He was one who was able to identify the runes after all.
Yep. Can I get a Arcana check if you want to double check?
Oh man.
Asmir, you've been through a lot of books under your master's tutelage, whether he wanted you to go through those books or not. So you've done a good bit of reading, and you think you've seen something that fits that similar description. It seems to be something like a wraith. However, the size and the strength of the magic circle holding it in place makes you wonder if it's not just a wraith, but a dread wraith.
So I think there was a something called a dread wraith.
Here's some information
And
on it.
I don't.
The fearsome dread wraith is a larger and more powerful wraith that is consumed with intense hate for the living. It constantly radiates an aura of dread that causes those who succumb to it to immediately turn and flee.
I passed that on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if I swear to God, I'm tempted to take that boulder over there and move it in front of this goddamn door.
couldn't hurt because then if there's anything behind those other doors, it would keep them away from us as well.
Well, I mean, if there, I gotta assume if there was anything behind those doors, how loud we were to be in there, they would come bursting out. But you know what? I ain't want to take chances. Is this stairwell going
Corporal,
down or up? Hmm?
you hear in the back of your head Nimi go, "It's a wraith. If it escapes, the walls mean nothing."
You know
Well,
what?
it's less about keeping it from escaping and more from laying something inside here to let it escape.
You know what? The law has a point there. Any kind of pretty big curly could go in there and disturb one of those candles. So there's no reason not to bar that damn door, right?
And I'll give you a hand with the boulder.
Hey, on three.
I
Alright.
need an athletics check from Torpral with advantage.
All right. 23.
You are unable to lift this thing back up the stairs.
Come on, man. You left on with your knees. You gotta lift with your back.
That is the opposite of what you're supposed to do, man.
Oh, maybe that's why
Ugh.
maybe that's why
Okay.
this isn't working.
Oh, fuck it. Anyone got a padlock or some? This might be crazy to ask, but like some planks of wood and some nails.
Are you going to nail the wood and nails into the stone wall?
Yeah, I don't think that will work either. I keep forgetting this is like a stone, this place is completely made of stone.
Mm-hmm.
Well, according to Ruben's inventory, he has a 10-foot iron pole, if that helps.
I don't think that would help, but let's get out of here. We're just gonna have to hope to all the gods that nothing ever gets in there.
How is Ruben carrying that?
It's collapsed into it.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
So it's like in 3 sections. So it's like 3-foot poles.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. Okay.
Hey, that
I just-
explains why it looks like I have, half a dozen things on my back then.
It's just one of the weapons.
Oh, and just to clarify that getting out of that room would definitely be my character. My idea is literally survival. You can't win if you're dead.
Have we opened up
I'm
that
not
door up
arguing
there?
with you.
I think we're heading to the staircase that we found earlier, right?
And yes, Ruben, we have.
Right.
At this point, I'm pretty sure we've looked through all the rooms.
Yep, the only place left to go is over here.
The only place we haven't looked through is the room with the wraith. And
Ever not. Please, dear God, please don't make us.
Alright.
maybe if we were not, maybe if I didn't have a level of exhaustion and the party was beat to shit and out of resources, but
Hell
So
no.
we long rest and go back.
Hell no. Out of character.
and maybe another level.
Mhm.
Out of character. That bitch is a freaking 25 at the challenge rate. Fuck all that.
I want to
Be a few more
examine
levels.
this. I want to examine this blue crystal-looking thing.
It is a chandelier that is giving off light.
Oh, I see.
I think I could take the Wraith.
No, not a CR25.
After game, you explain yourself.
Dread Wraiths are not that level of power, by the way. Because that's stronger than the Tarask.
Mhm.
Tarask is a CR30, thank you very much.
It's
Yeah,
still about on that level. But yeah, it's not that powerful.
I looked it up as soon as I heard the name. CC. I'm looking at challenge 25. 3 legendary resistances and all. It's resistant to most of our shit.
Are you looking at the homebrew page?
Yeah, I was gonna say I saw like 5 different versions of Dread Wraiths. It depends on which one you're looking at.
I was looking at the Forgotten Realms website.
Here's the best part. CC could have any stat block he wants.
Looking up stat blocks will not help you.
Yeah.
This is all out of character.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is not.
That is why I'm telling you, looking up stat blocks is not going to help you.
Yeah, what's helping me is the fact that I'm not that Torkel would not go in there because he's 100% sure he would die. Those smaller ones nearly killed him. The big boy is going to be worse. Wait, were we going up this staircase or the one up here where that was next to the artificer lab thing?
I mean, I
Or are
assume
y'all
it's
going
the.
for a short, long rest? What is the party up to? Because you do know, based on what you've seen attack Bonnie, there's at least ghouls up there. Because a whole horde of them came down after Bonnie and Toshinori.
That was Valrissa, not Bonnie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Valrissa.
Velrissa,
But
that's a-
yeah,
Toshinori, and-
Nimi's gonna advocate for a long rest before
I
we
agree.
continue.
How long
That's
has it
fair.
been since our last long one?
You've done a bit of wandering, but y'all
Yeah, I have no
cleared
hero
most of the
points.
stuff on the right, if I remember correctly, today.
Yeah.
Yeah. At this point, I'm pretty sure we've cleared everything, minus that one room that none of us want to fuck with. Minus
Most of
Xerxes.
us. I was gonna say most
Like,
of us I want to mess with.
Minus Xerxes.
Yeah, I have no hero points, no rages, no anything right now because all my shit's long rest. So
It's not
I'm down for
even.
long rest.
It's not just one door we're not exploring. It's 2 doors we're not exploring.
And based on what the map looks like, they probably both lead into the same room.
Yeah, but
We
we don't
did
know
pass
that.
another. We did pass another closed door. Have you guys already looked in that one?
Which one?
Yeah.
Probably.
If
They
it's
It was
yeah.
okay.
I think Ruben got jumped and slammed the door. That's like right next to the room that had the fly swatters.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, that fucking room.
So yeah, I'm advocating for a long rest.
Long rest.
I would
I
like
agree.
to not go to the next floor with a level of exhaustion.
So does the rest of the party agree?
I
I'd
agree.
Good
say-
with that.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
Then the party begins to troop back out of the fort, back across the bridge, up the
I want it to be
switchbacks,
noted.
up the cliff, and back to the cliff top campsite.
I want it to be noted. I'm going to make sure that we grab the other NPCs before we leave.
Yeah, they're waiting near the stairs. Is where y'all find them.
Oh, that
Okay.
reminds me, Yasmina, these are our 2 other compatriots, Sizzlewick and Toshinori. Sizzlewick is the goblin, Toshinori is the werewolf.
Werewolf. Excellent.
Yeah, we got a
As
whole
there
monster
is
in our party.
the large woven individual with a katana strapped to his back. It is incredibly long. You have the much smaller goblin woman who is wearing robes and has a staff lashed to her back. And then there is an even younger individual. You see she is dressed in very light clothes of white, and she has her hair pulled up into a bun, and her hair is bright blue, and her eyes seem to shimmer. She seems to be the youngest of the group, looking maybe about 14.
Give a nod and greeting.
It seems there are many people being summoned down here. I wonder if this is becoming a confluence.
I wasn't so much
Maybe.
summoned. I wasn't
What
so
did you
much
say, Cece?
summoned as I was thrown. I wasn't so much summoned down here as I was thrown down here, but I'm here.
The young girl nods, but doesn't say much more. And as y'all are settling down for y'all's long rest, that is where we're going to be leaving it for today. Good job, you guys. That was a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to what happens when y'all get onto the next floor, or if you decide to go tango with the Dread Wraith. It's going to be interesting either way. But for those listening in, we thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you next week. Peace.
Mhm.